Do you ever just doom scroll on your K-pop feeds to only see clickbait articles? Here you are, trying to get information on the latest comeback or label, and you're stuck with tabloid gossip that ends up not being true 2 days later. It's like they don't care about the truth anymore. They're there to stir up unnecessary drama and never had the patience for the facts to unfold. What on earth have we devolved ourselves into, and why are we supporting this? I couldn't wait any longer, and this is why I had to make this video today. Honestly, getting unadulterated K-pop news wasn't always this hard. You see, I've been in K-pop for over a decade and was one of the original journalists for Koreaboo back in 2010 and 2011. Looking back, I'm surprised I did it for free. I had nothing else going on and I was bored. But hey, I was a journalist. Back then when I was writing for them and getting the site off the ground, it was actually quite new. We were small and adhered to only reporting on the news and did not create or spread rumors or make shallow posts or incite drama. We simply stuck to the news. We were too busy following the industry, discussing music trends and changing the face of K-pop to engage in that. And keep in mind, even to today, there's not very many English news sites for K-pop related content. So this may come as a surprise to some of you, but K-pop was very niche back then. Not a lot of sites delivered the information that was necessary to keep up to date with your faves. Especially since so many of our faves didn't even have social media back then. They were forbidden. It was a no-no practice. And side note, going on a tangent here, I think it also, looking back, it might have been for the best for some of these idols because it ended up becoming a double-edged sword. When you think about it, yes, the idols gained notoriety with the followers and put themselves out there through social media, but it really opened the floodgates for the negativity and the antis, and a lot of mental health decline with these idols at the same time. Social media can be a blessing and a curse. Okay, I'm sorry, I got off that weird tangent. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Back then when I was writing on K-pop news, the most spicy thing that I was writing about was the report on JYJ and TVXQ lawsuit. Yes, I'm dating myself here. And we weren't even allowed to speculate as to why the FX singer Amber was noticeably missing from her group. Do you know how bad I wanted to write about that? Looking back, I don't even think people today have no idea that she was missing for 9 months. I have rumors and inside drama, but I couldn't write about it. It was very different times back then. But yes, I essentially wrote in 2010 and 2011 as a journalist for free, but when I moved to South Korea then to become an English teacher, I could not maintain that position anymore. I gave it up and focused on my time in Korea and YouTube at the time. It was a fun gig, but I sort of grew tired of writing about the latest album cover drop or a music video teaser. It just wasn't fun anymore. But I did come back every once in a while to write an editorial on a K-pop concert that I may have seen in Korea and reviewed about that, but overall, not long after Koreaboo sold to CG&M, and now we have what we have. Although I'd like to mention that the site was partly originally founded to help the owners get girls, allegedly. The jury is still out if that amounted to anything, to be honest. Fast forward to today, and I am saddened to see what K-pop news sites have devolved into, particularly Koreaboo. Every single day when I scroll on Facebook, don't judge, yes, I am a millennial, I see nothing but negative articles. Article titles meant to get you to react and engage from the slander and alleged rumors reported. Even today, as I'm recording this, the differences between this Koreaboo article and the all K-pop article, in what world am I actually for the all K-pop article here? You have options to spread positivity and you chose to go the negative route. You fed into the anti-slander and made an article about it. If you told me 15 years ago that all K-pop would actually be putting out more positive content than Koreaboo, I would laugh right in your face. Just look at it. Every other article is about something being criticized, messy, dramatic transformation, wardrobe malfunction. Although I'm going to be real, that may pique my interest depending on who is a victim of it. Controversy, problem here, problem there. It is just non-stop negativity. I told you I had to take a break from YouTube because it was just constant negativity that was just a strain on my mental health. And it's algorithms like this is what exacerbates the problem. K-pop is meant to be a positive environment, a positive community, one that makes me proud to be a part of. I ain't get any of that when I see things like this. It's unhinged. I know I'm in the middle of a government shutdown, but this is worse than politics. It's like certain news outlets, and I'm putting that in air quotes because that's a loose term here, often have figured out a dark secret. Negativity gets clicks. They scour forums for unverified rumors, twist innocuous actions into controversies, and paint idols in the worst possible light, all for that sweet, sweet engagement. And side note, this site used to notoriously steal from creators like me and write lazy articles using my content and pass it off as their own and give me a small credit as a source, which also is loose, hyperlinked at the bottom inconspicuously. It was rude. Myself and other creators could do nothing about it. It sucked. All my hard work just gets turned into a cheap farm content for them. I mean, what could I do? Be like a Karen and be like, I need to speak to your manager? No, they're the part of the problem. Anyway, so what is the cost of all of this? It creates a toxic fandom. We turn on each other, fueled by outrage and misinformation. Instead of supporting our groups, we're dissecting every scandal. Neutral, logical voices are blocked, and then the idols are under siege. Imagine dedicating your life to your craft, only to wake up to a barrage of hate comments based on a clickbait headline that probably isn't even true. And then it creates the lost joy. The very reason we fell in love with K-pop gets buried under a mountain of manufacturer drama. These outlets aren't serving us. Trust me, I am all about serving, but this is not the kind of serving I was looking for. They're exploiting us and the artists we love. They profit from the chaos they create. Do not feed into that. Again, we need to serve, not them. So, what can we do? Number 1, stop the click. Do not give them engagement they crave. See a negative, unsubstantiated headline? Scroll past, honey. Kind of like how you left your ex on red. Do not feed into it. You cannot fix them. Number 2, verify, don't amplify. Before you share or react, ask yourself, is this from a reliable source? And I can tell you they're not. It's most often a tweet or some Reddit thread that they decided to give a voice to. Adding to that, is there concrete evidence beyond what someone else said? A comment on someone else's tweet does not mean that it's credible. And yes, as we've established earlier, I am a millennial and I'm still going to call it a tweet. And number 3, support positivity. Seek out and share content that celebrates the music, the talent, and the genuine connections. Our babies worked hard, and we need to work hard for them too. Do not rush to tear them down or their competition. That is just not okay. And number 4, demand better. Let's collectively starve these toxic narratives by refusing to engage. In some cases, when it comes to the platforms of social media, you could just not engage and report. And it goes without saying that all of these platforms and algorithms have been curated by the top elite because they know that the negativity is what drives engagement. Do not give in to that. They do not need to get any richer. Click with your pocketbook, honey. Let's reclaim our fandom. Let's remember the joy. Let's build a community that uplifts, protects, and truly celebrates the art of K-pop. I thank you for your attention. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found this to be an interesting video topic today. It's a little unusual. Please do not forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. I have so much more content on this channel for you to check out. I thank you for stopping by, and I shall see you next time.